Welcome back to Quinte Connection. I'm Lindsey here, and thanks for joining us. Hope your spring's off to a strong start. Well, as always, very busy time here in the Bay Quinte region. We'll have more from CDC Quinte on the show coming up. More about Dancing with Parkinson's, those great classes that the Quinte Ballet School Canada offers here in the West End of Belleville. But first, we're shining the spotlight on the Quinte Needlearts Guild. Joining us, long-standing member Shirley Foster and Sue Tripp, a newer member. So, ladies, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Well, my pleasure.
Shirley, how did the organization get started, and kind of where's home base?
We're celebrating our 35th anniversary, so that would have taken us back to 1990. Now, I certainly wasn't a member then. I joined in 2005, I believe. But there was a core group of women that started it who all had an interest in needlework. And so, first of all, it's just like minds enjoy getting together. But as well, they really had a desire to keep the skill and the craft going and in the public eye, and just to keep extending it on. Now, it always stood as a teaching guild, which meant that our focus was helping other people learn. Embroidery has a multitude of techniques, so it's not like you're coming in. I know most people, when they hear embroidery, automatically say, oh, you cross stitch or you needlepoint. That is two techniques. So cross stitch is a form of embroidery, but embroidery is not necessarily cross stitch. And I did actually look up the definition of embroidery, because it's basically the art of design, of applying a design on fabric with needle and thread. I think that was their focus at the beginning, is to get together, enjoy doing the same thing, and hopefully helping other people enjoy it. So, and it has gone on. So through the years now, our membership is declining. Just some people are, aging population. So our focus is really trying to put it back out there, so more people can see it, hopefully to kind of catch the next generation.
Thanks, Shirley. Yeah, Sue joining us, one of the newer members. Sue, what made you want to kind of be a part of the Quinte Needlearts Guild?
My mom taught me to do embroidery, just the stem stitch, just one stitch where you could outline things when I was a girl. And then she and I worked together on these giant quilt tops. But after she passed away, and then I was in the Trenton Library, and there was a member of the guild who was doing demos. And I just thought, wow, I would really like to get back into that. Plus, we'd had the COVID, and there were a lot of long evenings where you're sitting there, and I knew my one little stitch. So it allowed me to, get back into it and learn a whole bunch more. The ladies are really, really expert teachers, and it's been great. It's been really great.
Yeah, just as you ladies are describing it, you're reminding me of kind of the Women's Institute Art and Craft Sale in Picton that would happen in towards beginning of August, and the amount of beautiful work that was coming pre-pandemic. But of course, like everything, everyone's skills and interests kind of change. So Shirley, how often do members meet these days? Are there formal kind of classes? How does it work structure-wise?
At this point, we're meeting once a month, usually the first Thursday of the month at Salvation Army, 10-ish to 2-ish, like that's fluid, so if you show up at 9:30, usually somebody's there. If you show up at 10:30, we're there. If you have to leave after lunch, so it's not like that regimented. Originally, we were meeting 2 times a month, and hoping eventually, if we can increase membership, then we can increase meeting times again.
Is there a membership fee, Shirley?
Yes, there is. We are part of EAC, which is the Embroiderers Association of Canada. So part of our fees goes to the National Association, and then the rest to us. So the total fee is $80 per year. And being part of EAC, they do have a yearly seminar somewhere in Canada. I've been to a couple of them. And then as well, there's a magazine that comes out. Is it quarterly, Sue? Do we get it every few months? I think it's quarterly.
Yeah.
I just know it shows up in my mailbox a few times.
Well, it's amazing the resources we have now, right? I mean, walk us through, Shirley, kind of what's coming up for the Quinte Needlearts Guild, because I understand you've got a big exhibit happening at the St. Thomas Anglican Church here around the corner.
Yes, on May 3rd from 10 till 3, we are having a show of members' work. And again, there will be all different techniques and types of things there. There will be 2 times where there'll be little make and take it, where there'll be kits that there'll be somebody demonstrating and helping you learn some basic stitches. And I believe that's at 10:30 and 12:30. Since it's our anniversary, there will be a cake, and we're hoping to pull in a dignitary to come and do the official cake cutting in the morning. Anybody is welcome, and there is no entrance fee. We are looking toward, on the 26th, there will be a couple of members from the Guild at the Belleville Market, Farmers Market. We were there last Saturday, 2 of us, and actually it was chilly, but it was quite lovely. We got to talk to quite a few people. We'll just be there with some of our work, and we were just stitching and talking to people, answering questions. And we're looking at doing that again on the 26th. And then save the date. At some point in the late fall, I believe we're going to have an exhibit at the Quinte Arts Council. That's a to be announced date and details for that. So there's a few things coming up this year.
Yeah, thanks, Shirley, and hope this brings awareness about everything too. Now that it's on your TV Cogeco Belleville too. So, Sue, just while we've got you here, what are you planning to have in for this exhibit, if anything, coming up towards May?
Well, I know my single stitch, so I am going to put in a baby quilt that is in the works. That's got my one and only stitch I know. That's suitable for public consumption.
Oh.
Because my other stitches are practice, and they're very full of errors or whatever. But I have to say the ladies are so welcoming. I also take my neighbor friend, she's 88, and she said she's tried other get-togethers with other crafters, but she said, oh, these ladies are so nice and welcoming, and it's been a really nice group for companionship and conversation, and also learning the stitches. It's been really, really, really great for both of us.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful blanket, Sue. Yeah, and I think now more than ever we need that companionship and that camaraderie, right? Mm-hmm. So, Shirley, could you just kind of walk us through your kind of message for folks who are interested in how people can kind of learn more?
We're very open to newbies, to people with more experience, and I think that you found that, Sue, right? That it's just like, there's no expectations on you. Like,
I was nervous about going in because I only knew one thing, but the teaching is gentle and enthusiastically encouraging, and everybody's been just fabulous.
Well, Sue and Shirley, thanks so much for joining us once again, shedding light on the Quinte Needlearts Guild, the big 35th anniversary exhibit happening at St. Thomas Anglican Church around the corner here in Church Street in Belleville, coming up May 3rd. Ladies, thanks so much and good luck with everything, especially at the Belleville Market Square on April 26th.
Okay, thank you so much.